Sorry students. Right, equivalent unit is done. So Kadambu always busy, work, fine. Now they ask us to prepare process account. They ask us to prepare process account. So equivalent units are calculated. Let's prepare process account. Process account is not difficult because already we prepared what equivalent unit. So process account, opening work in progress, 3,200 units, and the value total given 608,805. Jasim, don't ask from where you took this value. This value is the total of opening work in progress. Correct. Then inputs, material 40,000, 4,460,000. Labor 1,560,000. Overhead 814,675. So if I take the units 43,200, if I take the input cost 7,443,480. Now students, output they said 35,200, normal loss 40,000, 5% is 2,000. Abnormal loss we calculated 1,200. Closing work in progress 4,800. So 43,200. Now the values we need to find out. See 35,200. 35,200. Now I take the calculator. 35,200 multiplied by equivalent unit cost we calculated, right? So it is 114 plus 41.7 plus 21.9. So it is 177.6. So the value is 6,251,520. I added all three, which is 100% completed. Normal loss, there is a scrap value, so 270,000. 270,000. 135 scrap value. Abnormal loss again 177.6. So 213,120. Abnormal loss also completely you should record at full cost, equivalent unit cost. Closing work in progress if you take, closing work in progress if you take, see here 4,800. Closing work in progress 4,800. So 4,800 multiplied by 114, then 3,120. 3,120 multiplied by 41.7. Third one 1,440. 1,440 multiplied by 21.9. Right. Because closing work in progress is not 100% completed, right? So 100% completed means, yes, if you take 4,800 in terms of material, 114, right? That is 547,200. 547,200 and 3,120, 41.7. That is 130, 104. 1,440 into 21.9. 31,536. So 31,536, 130, 104 plus 547, 200, altogether 708,840. So the total cost is get tallied 7443,480. So process costing is not difficult. It is straightforward. It is straightforward and easy. Abdullah, it is straightforward and easy. Right. It is not difficult. It is not difficult. Compared to other topics that we discussed, right? Process costing is very simple, but the only thing what you should understand is you should not get confused. Don't deviate from the format. Don't deviate from the format. Okay. Next question. Here see, AQS Limited is considering exporting its product to United Kingdom. They are asking which option. They have two options. One is own distribution. Two is authorized distributor. So which option is suitable? It is probability, expected value question. Lama, you need time to copy this. Process account. Copy. Jasim understood. Mr. Atif understood. Right. Part C. Sorry, this is second one. Part B. So part B question is own distribution. First I'll take own distribution. If I decided to go for own distribution, how to handle? If I go for own distribution, the sales, if the sales is high, what is the chance? 6,000, 32,000 and 60,000. See the question? 40% of 15,000, 40% of 80,000, 40% of 150,000. That is what I marked here. Right? What is the chance of low? 12,000, 30,000, 48,000. How I got these values? Here see, 60% of 20, 50 and 80. So the total sales, expected sales, 18,000, 62,000, 108,000. Okay. Now, in the question they said, cost of sales 70% of the sales value. Distribution cost 15% of the sales value. So 15% is distribution. So 18,000 gross profit is how much then? Gross profit is how much? Gross profit is 15%. Sales cost is 15%. Distribution cost. Right. So 18,000, 15%, 2,700. 62,000, 15%, 9,300. Sorry, 2,000, this one, na, sales, distribution cost I am telling, sorry. 9,300. They said 15% of distribution cost. And if you take here 108,000, 15%, 16,200. 16,200. This is your distribution cost. Gross profit margin, we don't know. We didn't calculate yet. Gross profit. Then students, after distribution, is there any cost? Fixed cost is 600,000. So there is a fixed cost. fixed cost is 600,000. 600,000. Fixed cost is 600,000. Then you end up with the profit. So cost of sales they said 70%. So gross profit how much? 30%. So 18,000, 30% is 5,400. 62,000, 30% is 18,600. 108,000, 30% is 32,400. So 5,400 gross profit minus 2,700 minus 600, that is equals to 2,100 profit, 8,700 profit, 15,600 profit. So all three options together total 26,400. So this is the profit you generate if you have own distribution. On distribution, this is what you generate. Copy this. This is what you generate. Own distribution. Lamai understood? Atif? Now, let's take, I'm writing in red color, let's take distributor. If I go for a distributor model, let's take sales high. See, in the question they said 70% of probability of these three. So 21,000, 70,000, 140,000. 70%, huh? Low 6,000, 30%, 18,000, 33,000. Doubt? Jasim, what is your doubt? Problem? What? So this is your total sales. Now gross profit is 30%. So 27,000, 30%, 8,100, 26,400, 51,900. This is your gross profit. Distribution cost is 15%. So here see distribution cost changed. Own distribution means that authorized distribution 21% of all other cost. That is not distribution cost, all other cost, all cost. 21%. They said. Read the question. So 5,000. This is 20%. Huh? 5,670. Here 18,480. Here 36,330. They gave 20%. Jasim, don't come and ask. They gave In the question, read the question. 7,920 and 15,570 is the profit. And if you total it up, these three, 25,920. 25,920. So own distribution is the answer. Go for own distribution. You know why? If you go for own distribution, you are getting 26,400. If you go for distributed distribution, 25,920. If you go to distributor, 25,920. So answer is own distribution. Understood? Atif understood? Jazim understood? Abdullah? Atif? Huh? Yes, Abdullah. Okay, that's all. I'll put. Do you want to practice one more past paper? Today night I can't. Tomorrow I'll discuss. Tomorrow I'll discuss one. I'll update you. I'll put a text. Lamai, discussing past paper useful? Discussing past paper is it useful? I didn't get what? Own distribution. Okay. Okay, Lamai. With that point, I'll stop for the day. We'll meet. I'll put a text in the group.